In this video, I want to introduce Absolute Strength Index, which is a next generation indicator on TradingView. To add this amazing indicator to our chart, here we click on Indicators and we search Absolute Strength Index. We add this one, which is a new indicator from Zierman. Alright, this is the indicator, and as you can see, it is added here below the chart. This is a multi-purpose indicator that can be used for trend identification, measuring momentum, reversal, overbought and oversold conditions, and divergences. The calculation of this indicator is based on analyzing price returns and then classifying them to top and bottom percentiles, and finally normalizing the current price movement in this framework. This will create enhanced precision and adaptive capabilities for the indicator. This is actually an improved version of RSI, and the behavior of the oscillator is somehow similar to RSI, but here, as I said, we have more accuracy and adaptive capabilities. This indicator can adapt to market conditions by the help of a scaling that is based on percentile, but traditional RSI uses a static threshold. So in compared to RSI, this indicator performs better in practice. Alright, now let's see how we can interpret and use this indicator for trading. This blue line here is ASI, and you can see that it is moving above and below the center line, which is 0. And this yellow line here is a moving average of ASI line with length of 14. The moving average is actually a smoother version of the ASI line. As you can see, it is less noisy in compared to ASI line. Generally, in times that ASI line is above the center line, we have greater upside momentum than downside momentum, and when it goes below the center line, we have greater downside momentum. So in times that ASI line goes above the center line, advancing of the price is expected, and when it goes below the center line, declining of the price is expected. This ASI line gives you the measure of momentum, and this increased upside or downside momentum is not always followed by an extended price movement, and in some cases only short movement of the price. This indicator is correctly showing momentum changes, but for example here, this increased downside momentum was just a pullback within this uptrend. If you want to use this indicator for trend identification based on position of ASI line above or below the center line, you need to remove the noises which are because of the pullbacks. For this purpose, here in the settings of the indicator, here in the inputs tab, if we increase the look back period, the indicator becomes smoother and less responsive to the very short-term momentum changes. For example, here we set it at 55, and now you can clearly see that the indicator is now performing much better in trend identification, and we don't get false signals in the middle of trends because of a pullback. When ASI line is above the center line, the market is trending up, and when ASI line is below the center line, the market is trending down. But please pay attention that center line crossovers of ASI line are not good signals for trade entry, because there is still noises around the center line. For trend identification, these noises are okay, because these noises will not affect your trend following strategy where you have buy-sell signals based on other indicators. But in case if you want to use these center line crossovers for buy-sell signals, you need more confirmation from other indicators or aspects of technical analysis that a change is really happening in the trend with higher probability. Let me go back to the settings of the indicator and change to default settings and explain other features of this indicator. The crossovers of ASI line above the signal line or below the signal line also shows momentum changes in the market, and it can provide buy-sell signals. When ASI line crosses above the signal line, it's a bullish signal for increase of upside momentum, and when ASI line crosses below the signal line, it is a bearish signal for increase of downside momentum. In some cases, we can have good movement of the price, so worth of trading, and in other cases, it can be just a pullback and not worth of trading. These signals can be used in trend following strategies, where by the help of other indicators, you identify the longer term trend of the market, and then here you only take the signals that are in the same direction with the longer term trend of the market. So for example, when the longer term trend is up, we only take bullish signals, which is when ASI line crosses above the signal line. And similarly, when the market is trending down, we only take bearish signals where ASI line crosses below the signal line. This indicator can also help you with overbought and oversold conditions. When ASI line goes above 8, it shows overbought condition, and when it is go below -8, it shows oversold condition. As you know, overbought or oversold doesn't necessarily mean mean reversal. The safest interpretation is that the prior trend is weakening. The weakness can be a temporary weakness because of a pullback, or we can have more extended period of weakness in the form of a range market like this case here. And in another situation, we can have an instant reversal. So in case if you want to use overbought or oversold readings for entering a reversal trade, you need to have more confirmation from other indicators or aspects of technical analysis that further confirms that a reversal is happening in the market with higher amount of probability. Alright, this indicator is also a good choice for divergences. For example, here you can see that the price made lower low, but the indicator didn't follow and it is showing divergence. This is a bullish divergence, meaning that the downside momentum is weakening and the upside momentum is gaining strength, and this gives the possibility of reversal. But we don't take our trading decision only based on this signal, and we need more confirmations, and we use price action analysis to further confirm that a reversal is happening in the market. For the divergence pattern, we mark the high of the pattern here and we wait for a candle to be closed above this high. As you can see, it happened here by the help of this candle. This shows that we have a market structure shift from a downtrend to an uptrend. So when the candle is closed above this high, the reversal is confirmed and we can enter a long position at this point when this new candle is opened. The stop loss below the previous swing low, and you can see how the price turned to an uptrend. On the other hand, when the price makes higher high but the oscillator makes lower high, this is a bearish divergence telling us that the upside momentum is weakening and the downside momentum is gaining strength, and this gives the possibility of reversal. We mark the low of the pattern here and we wait for a candle to be closed below this low, and you can see that it happened here by the help of this candle. So the reversal is confirmed and we can enter a short position at this point when this new candle is opened. The stop loss above the previous swing high, and you can see how the price turned to a downtrend, which created a very profitable trade where the price declined down to this point. Please pay attention that although this is an improved version of RSI and is more accurate and adaptive to market condition, but it doesn't mean it will not give you false signals as I showed you in the video. So using this indicator in your trading strategy will not guarantee 100% winning signals for you, and you need to manage your risk properly. Otherwise, you will lose your trading account sooner or later. There is a risk management strategy that is called 1% rule, and it's one of the best risk management strategies that you can use. I have a complete guide on this. The link is also placed in the description, and I highly recommend you to watch it, because without a proper risk management strategy, you cannot become a successful trader. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask and leave a comment for me. I'll answer your questions as soon as possible. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell so you get the notifications of my new videos. See you guys in next video, and good luck with your trading.